look, we might give up a run or two, but it's not the end of the world.
Ground ball right side, past Guerrero. Here comes Rodriguez. Barger has a cannon, but the throw is late, and Seattle is zeros put up there through 5 2/3. Here he comes to Josh Naylor with a high fly ball to deep right field. There goes the shutout. Naylor goes very deep and makes it 5-1. The Mississauga kid, for the second time in this series, goes deep at Rogers Center. Down there in the playoffs on that field, what would you have said? And he said, that's the dream. Into center field goes Naylor with a base hit and a base runner for the Mariners here in the fourth.
Yeah, see the Mariners and that guy, if you had it.
Josh Naylor starts the fourth for Seattle and swats one to left field. Lucas won't get there. Cuts it off on a bounce, holds Naylor to a single. Lucas with a great job right there to save 90 feet, but Naylor's got a leadoff hit. Here he comes with an 0-2. Punch left side and through, and Naylor's got both hits for Seattle. That first inning that's been the big hurdle for him. Here's a high fly ball, deep center field. Varsho to the track, Varsho to the wall. It's gone! Josh Naylor goes deep, and the Mariners are on the board first. 3 hits, no hits, 3 hits, no hits. 2 hits tonight. Hey, there's a third. Love when trends continue. Yeah. Advantage so different, and these guys are all seeing him for the first time. Off the end of the bat to center field. Here comes Varsho. It'll dunk in front of him for a base hit. Here's a case where you're happy you got it off at the end. It settles into center field, and they've
connected. Release point, key.
Naylor goes up to get it, grounds it through the middle, base hit center field. Another 2-strike hit for Seattle as Naylor went up there above the letters to get to it.
He's one of the few guys in the
Flied to deep right field. Back goes Lucas at the wall. Goodbye! Third home run of the game for the Mariners, blasting their way through game 2. They lead it 9-3. The 2-1. Naylor ropes one into right field, a base hit. Another 3-hit game in this series for Naylor. And the
mistake. He's done this repeatedly in this series.
He loops one down the left field line towards the corner. It's going to drop fair. Josh Naylor with an extra base hit protects the plate, and he's in scoring position for Seattle in the second. Another 0-2 to Naylor. Through the right side, a base hit. Polanco will stop at second base as Carpenter comes up throwing in. And the tying run is in scoring position as Naylor on the East Coast. Melton to Naylor. Josh Naylor flips that one into center field. His excellent day continues. His third hit of game 4 after a hitless first 3 games. So
in the zone, that split's nasty.
Naylor flips one down the right field line. That is a fair ball for his first hit of the playoffs. On his way to second, and he will cruise in with a 1-out double. First hit and base runner for Seattle.
Gave up the hit. 6 punchies in 3 innings, pretty good. But he leaves behind.
Oh boy, that went off the glove of Holton, then off of Baez, and that slips through into center field, and Naylor is aboard for a second consecutive at bat. Rally in this series. Garland fires. Cal hits a high fly ball, deep right field. It is gone! Raleigh joins Rodriguez, delivering in game 7. The 2 biggest stars for the Mariners showing up when it matched season. Raleigh just one of his last 10. Corks one to deep right field. Back it goes, and it's off the glove of Barger. Raleigh's headed for second. He's got a double.
wow, to happen quick. And they're going to be trailing in this series.
Here's a high fly ball, deep left field. Did he get enough? He did! Big
Raleigh sends a drive down the line towards the pole. Goodbye. Arozarena and Raleigh go back to back. Raleigh's third of the postseason. High drive right field. Cal Raleigh has connected and tied the game in the sixth. It's the big dumper when the Mariners need him most. '60 home runs during the regular season. There's been a lot more of that in the postseason. He showed that he's not all home runs. He hit .380 in the division series, and that
he could take third.
Raleigh into right field. That's down for a base hit. Arozarena's getting the wave home. He's going to come around and score. Raleigh with another RBI in Detroit, and it's 3-0 Seattle.
All season in 31 starts.
Incredible numbers. Payoff pitch again. Raleigh loops it into left for a base hit.
Those hammer off speed pitches, so you better be really careful right here.
Bangs one on the ground through the right side, a base hit. Canzone will come around to score, and it's 4-0 Seattle. Cal Raleigh has his first RBI this series. Carolina in Cullowhee, that's where Cal is from. He sends one the other way. Well struck ball deep left field and gone. And will not get a decision tonight. Hard hit ball by Raleigh down the right field line towards the corner. And the big dumper is looking for extra bases. And he's got a double. Two-0 pitch. Right center field towards the gap. Meadows will not get there. Arozarena turns on the Jets, and he'll go first to third. The throw is late.
See where Dingler set up. He set up off the plate away.
And Raleigh is able to send it the other way into left center field. Handles the splitter to put the go-ahead run on base. The Mariners have 5 hits. He hit almost .280 in September. 1-2. Hard hit ball into center field, a base hit.
On the 1-0, he left it over the plate, and it smacked into center field, a base hit. Back-to-back hits to open the second for the Mariners. Shot to right, down the line. It's a foul ball. Up against the sidewall. Suarez falls. Here comes a throw home. It's up the line. Arozarena scores.
They're pitching him. They don't have to throw him a strike.
Oh, baby! Had the one to crush, and did! Eugenio Suarez makes it 1-0 Seattle.
Plate.
Another 2-2. It's another fastball. It's driven the other way. It's got a chance. It's a grand slam. Punches a base hit the other way. Polanco heads for the plate. Barger's got a cannon. His throw goes to third in time, but the run scored. They don't deserve to be here. Suarez with a rocket of a line drive base hit to lead off the 7th. Well, the 2-2 to Suarez. Stroked up the middle and through. Base hit into center field for Suarez. The 10th knock of the game for the Mariners. Plus, you then take home field advantage. 8th pitch. High fly ball, right center field. Back goes Varsho onto the track at the wall. Off the very top of the wall. Suarez into second with a leadoff double. Misses leaving the yard by a few feet. Settles for the two-bagger.
3-1 pitch. Suarez lines it into left field. A base hit. Naylor takes a big turnaround second. It's thrown back in by Green. And it's back-to-back singles from Naylor and Suarez. He's with Detroit before he was shipped off to Cincinnati. He swings and sends one out towards deep left field. This one's way back there. And Eugenio Suarez returns to Detroit with a bang. It's 3-0 Seattle.
They're locked in early on in Game 7. Polanco grounds one sharply and through to center field for a base hit. It's already the 6th of the game for the Mariners. Now Polanco to right center field. Santander not going to get there. It's a double for Polanco. Headlines in this game and in this series and really this postseason for the Mariners, and he's got another base hit, lashing a ball into right field. His second knock of the day and his 4th one of this series already.
The timing.
Shot to right center field. Varsho on the run. He's at the track. He's at the wall. It's gone. It's Polanco again. Jorge Polanco is owning October for the Mariners. 1st and 3rd, one gone and a 1-run game. Polanco chops it right side and through, and Jorge Polanco has delivered again. 3-1 Seattle, and Polanco has driven in the last 2. Go ahead run at second, 2 gone in the 6th. The 3-2. Polanco rips one to left field, base hit. Rodriguez heads home, and the Mariners have taken the lead. Jorge Polanco, as he did on Friday night, gives Seattle the lead. 2-1 here. 3-2. Polanco sends it into right and will send Seattle to the American League Championship Series for the first time in 24 years.
It's the best decision that I made. The rest, of course, is history.
Polanco sends this to left, and that ball is history. Two balls and a strike. Polanco breaks his bat, rolls it towards short, left side, cut off by McKinstry. There's no play. Rodriguez to third. Runners at the corners with only 1 out. And Polanco is having the night of his playoff life.
And now a 2-2 pitch. And a high drive to left center field. Lucas on the run. That ball's gone. Julio Rodriguez, in the biggest game of his life, is delivering. Doubles and scores in the 1st, homers in the 3rd, and it's 2-1 Seattle. Have a hit since. 0 for his last 12. On the ground, and there's a hit to snap the skid. Into the corner. Extra bases for Julio Rodriguez to start Game 7. And there is your first star making an impact.
There's a moment, and you know.
Bieber's 2-2. Bouncing ball left side. This could be an infield hit. It will be. No try even from Barger. And Rodriguez is 2 for 2, showing off a couple of men short. Rodriguez drills a ball to left center field. Headed back there. Goodbye. Here's his 1-2. Rodriguez hooks one in the air down the line. If it's fair, it's got a chance, and it's gone. Julio Rodriguez with a 3-run shot in the 1st inning. They took off winning 17 of 18 in September at one point. That's a line drive base hit to right center field. Varsho's over to cut it off. Raleigh heads for third. Seattle's got him cornered in the first inning. That is when he is at his best.
Line drive down the line. That's a foul ball, and the Mariners take the lead. Julio Rodriguez has come up clutch yet again.
That they needed him to be. That's what AJ wanted.
Rodriguez into center field, backing his Meadows at the wall. Julio Rodriguez strikes first for Seattle. It's 1-0. Arena at third and Raleigh at first. Through the right side, this game is tied. Rodriguez, his second run driven in. It's a 2-2 game in the sixth. Oh-1. On the ground, that's through, and the tying run is aboard for the Mariners. A three-hit Rodriguez game one, and he keeps the line moving.
2-2 pitch. Ground ball. Base hit into center field under Jimenez. Leadoff man on again, and it has been in all 3 half innings in this game. So 500 the last 8 games. That served into right center field. A base hit for Rosarena. Cut off by Barger, and Rosarena has hits in back-to-back trips up there, doubling his. Top to third. Clement has no play. It's an instant replay of what his counterpart at third had to deal with. Big deal sliding doors baseball history. Started the Yankees dynasty. Here's a high drive off of the bat of a Rosarena that will leave the yard. Rosarena's got his first home run of the postseason. And the Mariners is something to hang their hat on. Their leadoff hitter, who they hope can catch fire, has a shot.
And see that little thing right there that he clicked. And
on a beautiful Monday afternoon, beautiful Canadian Thanksgiving. At the top of the order for Seattle, and Randy Rosarena bounces one up the middle. Andres Jimenez throws it away and into the camera well.
A 1-1 pitch. Past a diving McKinstry, and a Rosarena is aboard. Leadoff man on base for Seattle here in the 5th. Rosarena on the ground, back up the middle into center field, a base hit. Crawford speeding around third. He will score. Randy Rosarena has his first RBI of the postseason. He does it against his former Cardinal teammate Flaherty, and it's 2-0 Seattle. Last pitched on September the 11th. And Rosarena slashes one down the first base line fair. Helmet flies off as Carpenter flags it down. And it's a leadoff double in the 9th for a Rosarena.
Well, that's why if you're Victor Robles, I don't know what he was doing trying to damage off changeups.
That is banged through the middle. A base hit on a changeup. So Rosarena starts it up for Seattle.
changeup away after seeing all those breaking balls.
When fastball poked to the left field corner, and it sails on Lucas for extra bases. J.P. Crawford, just his third hit of this series. The longest tenured Mariner has a one-out double today. They're in 2 games in Toronto, now with a 6 ERA in the postseason. Crawford with a base hit into center. And a one-out base runner for the Mariners with the top of the order coming up. Another 3-2 to Crawford. Flips it into left center field. It's down for a base hit to score Rivas. Crawford does what the situation calls for. Puts it in play with 2 strikes.
2-2 pitch. Into right field, a base hit. And the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the 15th for Seattle.
Never threw because I couldn't throw that hard.
So 1-1. Lifted the other way by Crawford, charging in Riley Green, and he traps it on the slide. It's a base hit for J.P. Crawford, and the bottom of the Seattle order turns it over. In this crucial swing game of this ALDS. The 1-2. Crawford muscles one towards left center field. That's going to get down. Robles got a little bit of a late start, trying to make sure that that ball hit the deck. Now it gets through the legs of Dingler. Here comes Robles on his way home. The tag, not in time. He's safe.
I think he's going to go righty because of the guys around Cal. He's going to go to Montero, but it's 5-1.
Crawford sends a fly ball out towards right field. That one's way back and gone. J.P. Crawford right on cue delivers. Blasts a home run, and that. There's an 0-1. Bunt, trying to get aboard with a hit. Oh, trying to flip it was the second baseman, Torres. He had no other shot because Crawford laid down a great bunt to the right side and has plenty of speed to bust it.
Canzone grounds one through and into center field for a leadoff hit.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. I mean, we've talked about, yeah, that's a rally, but it's 4-0
on the stretch this year. Dominic Canzone leads off, rolls this one towards the middle and through. He got to a changeup and got his first hit of this series. Leadoff man on for Seattle.
Because it looks so much like a fastball.
On the ground, Canzone busts it through the right side. Naylor getting the wave sign. Carpenter comes up throwing. That ball is up the line, and Naylor scores. Dominic Canzone has the first playoff.
Fought off right side. And infield hit for Robles. Just kind of a teardrop over there in a no man's land. But by the time Clement got there, Robles, who runs well, was already at first.
South of downtown. Melton is on. First pitch swinging. A slice down the right field line from Robles. Into the corner. Victor Robles has the winning run in scoring position for Seattle. Go. 0-2 pitch from Flaherty. Breaking ball hammered down the line. McKinstry gave it a great effort to try to lean in and make the play, but this is going to be extra bases for Victor Robles, and he's looking for a triple, although he's going to put on the brakes. This is a great triples ballpark. Robles will test.
Fly to center field. Varsho twists around, retreats some more to the wall, and it's off the wall. It kept on flying. Garver does as well. He's a third of a leadoff triple.
It was Scooble. But the key here is their pitcher.
Hard hit ball by Garver, and that's through for the fifth Seattle hit against Scooble tonight. It's a one-out single into seventh.
The Tigers have 2 hits. They've gotten a runner to third, but nobody.
Your teammate pitch against them.
Trey said he did that closely in the game since game 2. Here's a high fly ball off of the bat of Rivas. Back goes Barger to the track, to the wall, off the very top of the wall. That is the longest single in baseball history.
Wow. Years in the minor leagues before debuting in the majors this year. And he lines one into left field. Base hit. Here comes Polanco. Leo Rivas off the bench. Ties the game.
Run of the game for Toronto. Harry Ford leads off. Lines the ball to center field and has a base hit. So Ford in his first post.